Welcome to the mechanical thing. Today I will explain about locomotive boiler engine train. So let's start. This is a steam engine train, and these trains have a locomotive boiler engine. So this is the picture of the train. You can see they have a locomotive boiler engine in their inside the trains. So moving on to the question answers. What is steam engine? The answer of the question is steam engine is a machine that converts the heat energy of steam into mechanical energy. So this is the answer of the question. Moving on to the next question. What are the parts of the locomotive boiler engine? So this is a picture of the train. The parts are also shown here all. So the answer of the question is fire hole, firebox, box, blast pipe, superheater element pipes, dome, regulator valve, safety valve and chimney. So these are the parts of the trains. These are the parts. The parts are also shown here in the picture. Moving on to the next question. What are the working functions of the steam locomotive engine? So the diagram of the working functions are projected here, so you can see. So the answer of the question is the coal is burned on the grid inside the firebox. The hot gases are drawn through long tubes in the boiler to the smoke box and then out of the locomotive from chimney. The heat from the firebox heats up the water in the boiler. Water is also heated by the heat from the hot gases going through the long tubes. As water becomes hotter, it turns into saturated steam which collects above the water. The regulator valve, which is situated in the dome, it controls the passage of a steam to the cylinders. The safety valves on the top of the boiler release the steam if the pressure rises to a dangerous level. The saturated steam which flows through the main steam pipe, the superheater and then it travels through superheater element pipes in the boiler where it is heated up. After that it will have become superheated steam. The extremely hot steam flows through the steam pipes to the cylinders where the steam pressure the pistons which move wheels of the locomotive. So this is the answer of the question and you can see the diagram also. So moving on to the next question. Who created the first commercial successful steam locomotive? So this is a picture of George Stephenson and the Sun Roberts company. They created the picture of George Stephenson is shown here. You can see. So the answer of the question is the first who created the successful steam locomotive was George Stephenson and his Sun Roberts company. As I tell you, the first steam locomotive carried passengers on a public rail line from Stockton to Darlington in 1825. So this is the answer and the picture of George Stephenson is given also and given here also. So moving on to the next question. What is the history of the steam engine? So the diagram, so the first steam engine is present here. You can see this is the diagram of the steam engine, first steam. So the answer of the question is the first commercial steam engine appeared in 1698. The steam engine was the most important technologies of the industrial revolution which changed the world. The first steam-powered machine was built in 1698 by the English military engineer Thomas Savery. An English inventor had a device that allowed for the use of steam to pump water. The steam engine that was recreated was used to remove water from mines. A few years later, in 1712, Thomas recovery improved it. The increased efficiency of shedding the moving pistons inside of cylinders. This technique is still in use today. So this technique is still in use today. So I will explain. We have now new technologies has come. So electric trains and diesel trains has come. In the past, steam engine trains were the trains. So the same principle is applied to our diesel engine trains, and electricity trains are different, but diesel engine trains are same of steam engine trains. So steam engine train principle is applied to the diesel engine train. So you can understand it. Further engine was improved by the name of James Watt, starting in 1763. It was Watt's improvements to the steam engine that opened the door to the invention of steam engine.